All right, all right, all right. Welcome, everybody to Live at 5. It's a little past 5, but Live at 5. For whatever reason, StreamYard don't want to let me be great. StreamYard does not want to let me be great, and that irritates me because every time I'm slated to get the live going, my computer start doing some BS, so I can't get lit. What's going on? Yes, it's 5 p.m. I'm here. Don't do that to me. I'm here. Yes, so send a link to your people. Let them know I was a little bit late, but I'm here. I'm motherfucking here. Let me send a list to my people because we got things to discuss at Live at 5. We got things to discuss. Can you guys hear me? Hold on. Let me let folks know because I wasn't right. I know. Help me help y'all. I'm here. So let's rock and roll. Hold on. Let me get my folks back in the building because I know I'm wrong. And that's not right. They did me wrong. Hold on. Let me let them know. Hold up, y'all, because we live a little later than 5. But we here. We're here. All right. Don't curse me for filth, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me let folks know I'm back in the biz now, because folks probably thought I was BSing. But it's something about StreamYard that every time I get ready to get going, folks just start treating me funny on StreamYard, and I don't appreciate that. And I got some things for us to discuss, and also I'm going to have you guys call in and get busy. So I'm excited about that. Let me just get everybody back on the live at 5. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. In the meantime, in between time, if you are in your car traveling, or if you are on the train traveling, if you are on the Staten Island ferry, if you are on the bus, if your plane is just landing, turn me up, turn me on, and let's go live because we got some things we need to discuss. Also, I'm going to let you guys call in. And I'm going to give you some information about Live at 5, even though I was a little late today. Don't do that to me. For whatever reason, StreamYard don't want to let me be great. StreamYard does not want to let me be great. But what I realize is I be waiting to be too great too late because me and my sister Kalila was chopping it up on the phone. Lila, are you here? We were chopping it up on the phone, and I kind of lost track of time for my setup, and so let me just let folks know I'm here live at 5 so they don't be cursing me for filth, all right? Okay. If you're in the biz naive, please hit the thumbs up on this video. I'm here. Hit the thumbs up on this video because I want to talk to you guys about some things. Hit the thumbs up on this video. If you're a new subscriber, please make sure you go subscribe to the channel. I'm happy to have you here. But let's get going with the Live at 5. I know it was a little after 5. Don't do me like that. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. That means folks should be hitting the thumbs up. Also, leave your name in the chat. Leave your name in the chat because I want to know who's here with me, who's catching me on their commute home, who got some feedback. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also going to be providing. Hi, Nikki. I'm going to be providing a number in the chat, and you guys are going to be able to call in and talk about the topics that I'm talking about and give me your feedback because I'm going to be lit. Hey, Mo. All right, so let's get it going. Boom, bop, bam. Let me tell you guys what Live at 5 is. So Live at 5 is another segment that I added to my YouTube channel because, number one, I need to have a number of segments, hey, Linda, for people to comment on and, leave their feedback and like and share and so on and so forth. Also, I like Live at 5 because sometimes when people listen to me more so in their headphones as opposed to, them sitting in front of a TV or sitting in front of a computer or sitting on their phone watching me, right? So if you're just listening to me in your headphones, sometimes you need something to listen to on a commute home. I know for me, I listen to YouTube my own YouTube. I know that sounds shallow. On my commute home, and I'm giving feedback like this bitch said, but I don't have time to be sticking my hands in my pocket and taking out my phone and texting in the chat what I feel about what I'm giving comments on. So why I do Live at 5 is when I drop some of these hot topics, I'm going to give my feedback and then I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Do not leave. Hello, do not leave. As a matter of fact, copy and share this link with somebody who you think might benefit from being on Live at 5 and talking about the hot topics. Do not leave because after I discuss the hot topics, I'm going to put the link in the chat and you'll be able to call in. We will see your face on the screen or we will see your avatar and then we'll be able to say, hey, and you can give your feedback on something I said, whether you like, didn't like, agree, disagree. Hi, Manny. Okay. First on the docket, we got, I know not all of you watch Baddies East, but we're not talking about that first. We're talking about one of the participants on it, which is Tesehki, right? Tesehki is Krishan Rock's sister. Are you guys familiar with Tesehki? That's who's in the thumbnail, right? So today she did an interview. They have this YouTube channel. I don't know the YouTube channel name. It might be Off the Porch. I'm not sure, but I just know that that segment of their YouTube channel is called Off the Porch. And they interview people and, just ask them about their life and how they came up, depending on how famous you are and how much in the industry you are or whatever it is you do that made you famous. Again, Tesehki, which is Krishan's sister, she got famous because she's on Baddies East. And of course, she's Krishan's sister. But I got to learn a lot more about her in this interview. And the reason why I chose to talk about her first on the Live at 5 is because I want to say some things about me leaving Zeus. I know that's going to make a couple people sad, a couple people happy, and I'm talking about leaving Zeus like I'm on a damn show. But I don't think that I'm going to participate in watching the show anymore, and I think that, I'm not going to be giving any more commentary on the show because I just can't deal with some things, but we'll get to that. Anyway, I dropped the link for the Tesehki interview. I dropped it down below in the description box. So if you guys want to check out that interview on your own, please feel free, right? So let's get into it. Tesehki is from West Baltimore, right? And what she was saying on the interview is, she's the 8th child of 12. So her mom and dad has 12 children. She said that they lived in a 1-bedroom apartment and 10 of them shared a room. I was like, wow. So she talked about the relationship between her and Krishan. Before I go there, Tesehki had a lot of makeup on this interview, and I'm looking at her because Tesehki is a beautiful girl, Krishan is even pretty. It's just that she doesn't always have her tooth in, right? But Tesehki is a beautiful girl, so I hate to see her with so much makeup on because it takes away a little bit of her beauty. But she still looked good. She just had on like a lot of makeup, bright green hair, and so on and so forth. But anyway, she talked about the dynamic of her relationship between her and her siblings, which it made me kind of sad because she kind of led on to like she felt kind of bullied a lot of times, and that she basically was saying that they pretty much ganged up on her a lot, which is actually kind of what happened in the community she lived in as well. Both of her parents got incarcerated. So once they got incarcerated, her grandmother adopted them, but it was 12 of them. So she couldn't really keep a handle on all of that. And Tesehki ended up having children. If you're here, let me know in the chat if you know who Tesehki is. Y'all knew Tesehki was married with kids? I didn't know Tesehki was married with kids. Well, apparently Tesehki is married with 2 kids. She gave birth at 17 and 18 years old, and she is married, right? And she would just talk about growing up in West Baltimore, how growing up in West Baltimore, it was very hard. She had a lot of fights. She was already fighting in the house, and then when she got outside, she was fighting. She was like, it got to a point that, people in the neighborhood, like guys in the neighborhood, if they had beef with girls, they would call Tesehki to kind of square up and, lay it on the girls, and they would give her money, and she would use that money for food. Right. So some of that stuff, I did hear Baltimore is like a rough place to live. I don't know. I have friends who live in Maryland. I don't know if they live in Baltimore more so, but it was just a rough thing to hear. Like, not only are you fighting inside, but you're fighting outside, which is why she was knocking bitches on baddies, because I'm used to, getting with you. Right. So I was like, wow, that sounded crazy. And then she said she started dancing. Now, Tesehki wanted me to clarify that she was not a stripper. Right? She said, let's clarify, I was an exotic dancer. No shade to strippers, but I was an exotic dancer. I didn't take my clothes off. I did my 1-2, I laid it twerk, I got that, right? So, but I did not strip. So I said, okay, Tesehki. But she said she did so because Krishan and her younger brother were into sports. Krishan ran track, her younger brother played football, and they needed equipment. And the parents didn't seem to have time for that because they were either on drugs or incarcerated. So because the parents didn't have much time to be providing for them, Tesehki had kind of took on that role, right? And wow, that made me feel like, oh my God, that's so nice, so sweet. But then it also made me feel like, wow, look at what you had to do in order to help provide for your family. I can't imagine being 19 years old with 2 children and then having 2 additional children, which are my younger siblings, that I have to also provide for. That's a lot for a 19-year-old. right? So she said what stopped her from dancing is she started getting into the music. She said the music is going pretty well for her and that she is coming out with something with Big Biggie from Baddies. No. Tesehki, I don't think that's a good idea, but whatever. Do what you need to do. Moving right along, they asked her, how did she get into reality TV? So she was basically there saying, she got on it because, of course, Krishan had her connections from going off to college in, I think, California. And when she built those connections, that's how Krishan got on reality TV. And in her mind, it's like, okay, one sibling made it, bring the rest on with you. Right. And I don't know if you guys watched, but she fought two of Krishan's friends and almost beat Krishan ass on Baddies, but Krishan was pregnant, right? And she was sharing, and this is one part that kind of had me looking like, I'm sorry, what? Right. Most times, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but most times, most people from urban communities come from very violent backgrounds, right? And what I noticed when I was growing up, I grew up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, was that Brownsville, Brooklyn is the same. It's very violent. But once again, like I always share with you guys, my household wasn't. So it's not second nature for me to be arguing with a sibling and slap the shit out them. Like, I'm sorry, no, we don't do that. Like we use our words, right? So it can be like, okay, well, I didn't like what you did and you didn't like what I did. And even if it gets heated and we start yelling and we start cursing, it's still not second nature for me to slap the shit out my sibling, right? As a matter of fact, me and my sister were just on the phone 2 hours talking about this. But you have to remember, most people come from violent backgrounds where that's what they're used to. So what Tesehki was saying was that the drama that she had got into it with Krishan on Baddies about, which is her sister, she didn't realize that not only was Krishan going to try to fight her, but she couldn't because she was pregnant, but Krishan also had brought her two friends there to fight her as well. But Tesehki was like, I didn't really know that they were trying to fight me. But one thing that she said that happened that kind of confused me, and you guys could let me know about this in the chat, is she said, but then I noticed when she lifted her nostril, that meant it was up. I have questions. I know people talk about, like, sometimes people wipe their nose or scratch their ass or whatever. The other things that I've heard that kind of means something violent. When you lift a nostril, that's what that means. Anybody? Okay, great. So anywho, she was saying that that's the reason why she beat the dog shit out of both Tifa and what was Krishan's other friend name? Because she beat the hell out of both of them. It was Tifa and Marge. And she said she was going to beat the hell out of Krishan, but Krishan was pregnant. Icky. So she was like, basically, she's the type of person that she advocates for people who get bullied. So case in point, if she's around and somebody is bullying a person, she'll take the side of the person being bullied and then she'll take on the fight. And then now she's in the mix and she can really get with it. So much so that she says she's going to start some boxing classes because that's really one of her talents, that she can really, really fight very well. So she said that she's going to turn into a lucrative business, and that's what's next up for her. Okay, great, got it. Then they talked about her relationship between her and Smiley. I don't know if you guys watched Baddies East once again. Smiley was another girl on the show. We'll get into that, which is why I might be retiring my hat with Zeus. In any event, she was saying that, she liked Smiley initially, but then she found out that Smiley was a liar and a manipulator. And it got a little frustrating for her to try to be friends with her, because why do I want to be friends with somebody who I can't trust? Because every minute you're trying to play the game and do something slick, and I got to guess if you're being real or not. And that's frustrating for me because I'm a real ass bitch from grown that shit. Right? So I was like, okay, got that part of it. So then, she shared that, sometimes on reality TV, people can get a bad rap about themselves. And one of the things that people said about her is that she was moleseki. So I have questions about moleseki, right? Basically, in so many words, she said that the internet was trying to call her a child molester. What I didn't know was A, that was taking place. B, I didn't know who, like, in what regard. So my question was, like, was they calling her that because something happened with her children? Was they calling her that because her husband is younger than her? She didn't let on why they gave her that nickname instead of like a nickname that says you fight a lot or something like that. So I was very confused with Tesehki sharing that the internet had deemed her moleseki. right? But an even deeper thing I wanted to talk about in regards to this interview is something she said in the end, which I really liked, right? She talked about that being a total and complete rumor. And then she talked about how sometimes when you reach a certain pinnacle of your success, that people will start to say things about you and make things up on you that are not true because they are jealous. And I said this in one of my Dear Deejas, shameless plug, a Dear Deeja dropping tomorrow at 7 a.m. Set your alarm, please. You don't want to miss this one. But I talked a lot about jealousy in that Dear Deeja. And the reason why I spoke about it is because a lot of times jealousy is at the root of a lot of problems that we are having today. Right? And jealousy can really cause a lot of issues and chaos because it will turn even people who can be the nicest people into the most evil people because they have such a deep-seated mean emotion, right? And I know for me, right, it's one thing to be like, oh my God, you hating because, oh, okay, wow. Daya, hold that thought because I want you to talk about that when I drop the link if you can, or do you let me know if you want me to say that here, what you said in the chat. But I know that I have been, as a matter of fact, my sister and I, once again, we just got off the phone for 2 hours. I have been a victim of people being jealous. And I want to say something about that, right? Because my whole life, I have been liked. For the most part, I have been liked, right? In my opinion, I was raised well. I was raised with manners. I was raised to be respectful. I was raised to be nice. I was raised to be considerate. So for the most part, I've been liked. As things started to happen within the last couple of years, right? So one of the things that happened with me was I've been on a health kick journey. Everybody knows my story. I have it well documented so people know how much weight I lost, when I started my weight loss journey, what surgical procedures I've had, and so on and so forth, right? So that's one thing that has happened. This little piece of higging in my nerves in my life. Another thing is that I started a business, which I'm so excited about, hence my YouTube channel. This is part 2 of my business, but I started Operation Heal 100 Hearts. The other piece was I've been very successful with working with young people for the Department of Education for the last 15 and a half years. And last but not least, I'm in a very, very successful romantic relationship. And because of some of those things, I've been a victim of jealousy, and to a point that people have made things up. And when Tesehki was talking about how when, you start to, shift and move and make things happen for yourself, that people would get so jealous and so angry with you that they would make up rumors on you. And that part of it, you could see on her face, she got emotional about, and I got emotional with her because I was like, wow, to know that somebody would hate you that much and nothing even happened between you and that person. Not only do I view it now because I'm strong enough to deal with it as a mental health issue, but it's also very hurtful towards the person that's getting hated on because not only are you making up something on me that's not true, but you also hate me enough to want to do so. So jealousy is a deep emotion that I think we should explore when we get together and chat. But let's go to the chat. Daya said, Krishan and her little brother said she used to touch on them when they were kids. That's where Tesehki comes. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you, Daya. I didn't know because she didn't say why. And I'm wondering if, wow. They both said it. That's deep. That's deep. So you guys check out the Tesehki interview. I think Tesehki is gorgeous. Like I said, she seems very sensible. She talked. She was not shy to interview. I didn't think the interview asked the best questions, but I thought it was a good interview. If you want to get to know her, anything beyond Baddies East. I'm only going to talk a little bit about Zeus because I want to move on to Angela Simmons and how she needs to run and hide and get away. Okay. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it? Wink, wink. In any event, Baddies East, right? I am a person who I had a girl clique from when I was young. It probably started as early as 11 years old, right? I've always been in circles with beautiful women, and I've always been able to get along. I have 4 sisters of my own. Also, I just been able for the most part to get along with women, not all because I'm not perfect, but then you have for the most part I can, right? And I've been watching Baddies. And I tell everybody, it is my guilty pleasure, right? It is not the best show for your psyche because Baddie is absolutely positively nuts, right? But the other part of it is Baddies. A lot of those women on that show, they're either my age or B, they're the age of the students that I work with. And the reason why I've always been successful with working with young people is because I've always had my ear to the streets about what's going on and being in the know, right? So keeping my ear to the streets, I said, well, let me watch Baddies East, because where I work now, that's not the neighborhood I grew up in, and I want to make sure I know what's going on, right? So I've been watching the last couple of seasons, and I did this season I'm watching because this is more like they said, the more East Coast girls, and I can't stay. I can't stay. Once again, like I shared earlier, I love to give my feedback. I love to give my commentary about folks on TV shows. It is fun to do, especially because most times these are fictitious characters. But to see how bad behavior is rewarded in the day and age that we live in, it's starting to become a little bit cringeworthy. It's starting to become a little bit cringeworthy. At the end of the day, I don't mind. I could deal with if you got one or two. Look at Angelina calling me. Let's answer for Angelina on live. Angelina, I'm live. You should be on my YouTube channel.
Bitch, I was about to listen, but I got something important that you gotta show me in emergency when you finish your live.
All right, bye. Love you, bye. She knows I'm a nosy ass one bitch. Okay, fine. Right. So, anywho, I can take if you have one or two bullies on a show, right? I got that. I'm cool on that. You got one girl who can't keep it together. Maybe it's some mental health issues. You have another one who she just needs some counseling to kind of manage her emotions. I got that part of it. What I can't get is when it's more than one or two. And what I also can't get with is when it's for no reason. It's for no reason. It's one thing to be like, oh, okay, you stole something out of my room, right? So you stole something out of my room, so now I want to fight you because that was a valuable piece of jewelry that my uncle gave me that died. Okay, I'm not saying that that's okay and that's something to get physical about, but I kind of could give a little bit more merit to the fact that you're this upset about something that was valuable to you. But to cause conflict with a person because they look in a certain way, or they send in a certain text, or the tone in their voice was a certain way, and then really try to push that bullying on a person to a point that you're trying to make them fight, and they're literally running from you. I can't entertain that. I cannot entertain that. I cannot entertain that. The smiley, what is Natalie Nunn's best friend name? Her, Mariah, I can't, Biggie, even to a point they showed Biggie crying in one of a recent interview, and she was saying that the reason why she was crying is because watching it back, it was hurtful to see that, number one, not only am I being bullied to the 10th power, I'm being bullied about something that they're trying to claim that I did and I really did not do. And the bullying is so excessive that it's to a point I think they should put like a disclaimer up before they even show that, because that's so nasty to watch these girls get to watch these girls get bullied to this extent, and everybody's just there watching. I can't be a part of that. I can't be a part of that. I cannot be a part of that. I cannot be a part of that. I want to review the show. I want to keep my ear to the streets. I also want to do it because the whole purpose of me watching these shows, the second reason is because I know that a lot of folks need Operation Heal 100 Hearts. So, and watching the show, it kind of gives me the option to heal their heart through the screen. I don't know. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. But, just watching that excessive bullying and the standing around and the antagonizing and the pushing up to fight and the laying on people who don't want to fight and the antagonizing, it's just too much. It's just too much. So I'm going to tap out. I'm going to tap out. I don't want to see the rest of them in Jamaica. I don't want to see Suki and Rolly fight. I signed the petition for Rolly to be off the show. I'm done with it. So, you guys, although I wanted to support Zeus, I'm going to delete the app off my phone. I heard that Hosteline is no longer there. It will not be any more cabaret. I'm just done. So you guys can let me know what you feel about the excessive bullying and who's right and who's wrong and why they do it and all of that when I drop the link. All right. I want to talk about Angela Simmons, Yo Gotti, Juke Crook, and all. Oh, boy, God bless the man's soul. That man that passed away and everybody else involved in this Memphis drama, right? So the other day, I'm minding my business, and as I always do, like Funky Dineva would say, I'm here minding my business. So then it comes out, Yo Gotti's brother, Big Crook, has been taken down, right? So I know that Pookie is locked in with Young Dolph. That's his folk them. If we lived in Memphis, he probably lived the great side. I don't know. But anywho, I know that's his people. So I'm like, hey, they said that Big Crook, they didn't X him out. So he said, who? Wait, what? So now he got to go through all the rigmarole of figuring out what happened to Crook. So the long and the short of the story is this is Yo Gotti's brother. Okay. In my opinion, Memphis might as well be synonymous with Chicago because every time I look up, it's some drama every minute, every second, every minute. I don't have time for that, right? So I don't really keep up what's going on in Memphis. I just know they gunned the boy down for getting some cookies or something. I don't know one Young Dolph song, but shout out to him because he signed one of my old students, Jody Badass. I love you, Jody. I can't wait for you to start recording music again. But other than that, I don't keep up with them people. But Pookie, he knows what's going on. So now, when I'm listening to the story about Big Jook and Yo Gotti and Young Dolph and who came back for who and who allegedly shot who and all of this and all of that, in my mind, I'm not really thinking about these gentlemen. I don't give a damn what they got going on. I'm thinking about Angela and my niece, Big Glow. Let's go, Big Glow. Angela, your father, is your father the reverend? Yeah, your father is a reverend, but I don't know if his prayer's going to work when every time you leave the pulpit, you on your way to the strip club. You need to go back over there, get rebaptized under the blood of Jesus, and leave Yo Gotti alone. Angela, run, girl. Run, run, run. And I don't know if them pastries is laced up tight enough. You better get up out of there. You better get up out of there because I'm here to let you know that Yo Gotti and them look like them people is getting taken out and all types of mess. So if you're going to stick around, Angela, that means that the prayers of Reverend Run, they might run out. So you need to go on and head on and go about your business. Please. As far as Let's Go Big Glow, I want to say something about my niece. Glorilla's my niece. I don't want nobody playing with Let's Go Big Glow. I love Glorilla. I know last year they was yanking Glorilla wig off and all this type of nonsense the last time at shows and doing all types of stuff, so throwing stuff on the stage. Y'all don't bother Let's Go Big Glow, but I think y'all bothering Let's Go Big Glow because of Yo Gotti. Angela, I want you to lace them pastries up, and I want you to head over there to the church with your pappy, and I want you to get rebaptized because didn't they take out the baby father? Listen. You just missed that. You just missed that by the skin of your teeth, okay? So I'm letting you know, Angela, listen. The prayers are going to run out. My advice to you is to give Big Glow a pair of pastries and y'all lace them shits up and y'all get up out of there. And y'all get up out of there because they said that Yo Gotti and Big Crook mama was in the car when they killed they unalived. Sorry, they unalived Big Crook. Listen. What I would not stand for is them unaliving Big Glow. Now, Angela, if you want to get caught in crossfire, you got people over there praying for you. You running from the prayers, that's on you. But y'all not going to do that to Let's Go Big Glow. I love Let's Go Big Glow. That's my niece. So no. So listen, y'all stick around because I want to hear y'all feedback. So far on the docket, I want to hear about what y'all think about Tesehki, a.k.a. you know the name that they call it, Deo. I want to hear some feedback about that. 2, I want to hear about Baddies East, and if y'all gonna still stick around, because maybe I could get y'all feedback from because I don't want to be bothered. And also, I want to hear what y'all think about Angela and how she need to put on her pastries and rescue Big Glow, and they got to get the fuck out of there. My only thing is that who else going to deal with Big Glow? So is somebody else going to be willing to sign Big Glow? Y'all think? No? Let's go Big Glow. It's lip gloss. Come on now, Rihanna. You can't Fenty me out like this. Y'all think somebody else gonna take on Big Glow? Y'all ain't right. We'll talk about it. All right. Last but not least, I want y'all to do me a favor. Please, I want y'all to do me this favor. I want y'all, you can do it while we on the live. I want y'all to do it when we hang up the live. If I remind you tomorrow, do it. I'll send it in a text. I want everybody to flood Tamar Braxton's comments with the Operation Hill 100 Hearts IG page. Please, I'm begging y'all because the way Tamar needs her heart healed is so sad, and it's so sad to also watch it ooze out in front of the world. Before I was saying, Tamar, shut the fuck up. You just a dramatic ass bitch, and that's why all this shit happening. Because you just like the drama, so you can stay in the headlines, right? That's what I was saying before, right? I was like, I'm not paying Tamar no mind when she do all this nut shit. I know what she's trying to do. She's trying to stay in the headlines because the Braxtons is not on no. I got that, right? And she is a dramatic, bullhead, corny bitch. Like, she gets on my nerves. But some of the stuff that even Tamar do in private, it just confirms Tamar. So do you guys know who Jessie Woo is? Does anybody here know Jessie Woo? I know Jessie Woo because she was actually on Love and Hip Hop Miami for like a season or two. Jessie Woo kind of could put you in the mind of, it don't matter. She's a beautiful girl, a Haitian woman. I like Jessie Woo. Well, anyway, Jessie Woo's talents and got her over to Dish Nation. Dish Nation is where Tamar is. So they're colleagues. And for the most part on the show, I'm not going to lie, I don't really watch Dish Nation like that. I think it's the Brat over there and Gary with the tea or Gary with the coffee or whoever that is. They all over there on Dish Nation. I think Porch was on Dish Nation for a little minute. I actually think that Dish Nation is cool. I just don't watch it. And I also see that it looks like Jessie Woo and Tamar get along very well. Anyway, I told y'all in the last story, remember I told y'all about when Tamar was over there being a fool and she spun the block for the white boy and all that nonsense, right? Well, apparently somebody that's cool with Jessie Woo, according to Tamar, was trying to holler at the white boy, right? At some event party. The white boy is always somewhere doing something he don't have no fucking business doing. I'm sick of him, okay? Okay. But anywho, if Tamar gonna let you play on her head, that don't have nothing to do with me. That y'all figure that out. Anyway, she called Jessie Woo, and in the conversation, Tamar is telling Jessie Woo that she needs to get her homegirl because her homegirl was trying to talk to her nigga. Tamar, this is a full-bred white man. How the fuck is he your nigga? Tamar, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, I'm that serious. I'm not even laughing at this point. Seriously, what is wrong with you? I know what's wrong with you. You need your heart healed. You need your heart healed, Tamar. One time you tried to unalive it. Tamar, please, Tamar. Because one thing about me and my healing heart sessions, I can put all my biases aside and be able to service you. Tamar, you need help. You need help. You need healing hearts and meds, Tamar. What the hell is, you know what? It don't even matter. It don't even matter. Because that's the hot topics we got for today. And I'm dropping a link. Let me tell you about the link, okay? I'm excited about the link. When I drop the link, you just click the link. It's going to tell you everything to do. And then I'm going to see you on the screen. Bam. When you come up, you can discuss any one of the topics or all of the topics that I just talked about. You can let me know if you oppose, if you disagree, if you agree, so on and so forth. And then we're going to give the opportunity for other folks to speak. I'll let you know who go it is, and we're going to get this show started. And like I said, there is no right or wrong answers here. There is no, oh, I don't like what they said. No. If that's how you felt about the situation, we're going to discuss it tonight. So let me drop the link. I'm excited about dropping the link because live at 5 gonna be lit. Watch, everybody gonna be like, oh, we gotta start going to live at 5 on our way home from work. Let me move this because I mess around and spill something and y'all be looking at me crazy. Live at 5 link has been dropped. Let me make sure I dropped it right. Can y'all click on it? Let me know. Can y'all click on it? Is it clickable? Click on it. They took my God bless, say my heart. Click on the link. Is it clickable? I want to see y'all in the studio. Click on the link. Is it clickable? Yes, click on the link so we could get it going. I want to hear some conversation. I want to hear more about Tesehki and her siblings. I want to hear about what you guys think about Tamar and calling out me and her nigga. I want to hear about if Angela should run and Glorilla should stay. I need to know what's going on. So click on the link. It's clickable. Click on the link. It's clickable. I'm going to see you in the studio when you do so. Let me send it to them. So, yes, we got to get the team swinging. Because y'all be knowing more about this than me. Hello. I didn't know about all this drama. And I didn't know. I like Tesehki. I didn't know. I didn't know. I did not know. And with my girl Sayuri. And Daya, you have to on the side text me the link so I can hear about I want you to send me the link so I can see what Krishan and the brother is saying. I had no idea. Also, while I'm waiting for everyone to get live at 5, I have something I want to talk about. I want to talk about Dear Deja. I'm also going to give the opportunity on live at 5 for you guys to discuss that. Dear Deja dropped last night at 7:15. Dear Deja dropped this morning at 7 a.m. Dear Deja will be dropping tomorrow at 7 a.m., Thursday at 7 a.m., and Friday at 7 a.m. So I expect to see you all there. Because we have to have some discussion about some of those letters, especially because I know a lot of those letters were relatable to you guys. So we need to have some conversation about that. Okay. I want to talk about what's going on Dear Deja. I saw people's feedback. I want to know what's going on. Talk about what's going on Dear Deja. I saw people's feedback. In the background. I want to know what's going on. Hey, Camilla, and welcome to Live Outside.
It's recording before I can say something.
Hey, Camilla, and welcome to Live Outside. You gotta
what's up? I want to say a few things about Krishan because I'm tired of her.
Okay, let's talk. You gotta turn me down in the background. I can't hear. Okay, let's talk.
First of all, the nephew said that they all was the same age and they was humping.
Who said this?
First of all, the nephew said that they all was the same age and they was humping.
Zella, you have to either go in the room or turn me down in the background.
Yeah, it's like pre-recording. It's not saying it when I'm talking. It's saying it when I can't see it on TV. I have to turn it down, man.
So like you said, okay, so wait, the nephew or the brother?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get it straight. Who said
the nephew?
Oh, so it's not the brother.
The brother said something too, but the nephew was around their age too, so I'm guessing he was present.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he said that they was all around the same age and that they was humping, but that, you know, the family had divided. Some people chose Krishan's side, some people chose Tesehki's side. And the brother just so happened to be the one that chose Krishan's side.
I have a question. How many years is everybody apart?
I don't know.
Because my thing is that I'm not saying it's okay to, you know, hump, right? But if we're humping and you're 12 and I'm 6, I don't know. So how did that situation work?
I'm not sure. I gotta look more into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up. So let me ask a question though. What do you think about Baddies East? Are you still tuned in? Is it still your show?
I want them to put me on because it's me and Rolly.
What's going on?
I need them to put me on so I can show them how to get a check on Rolly. I'm sick of her.
Did you sign a petition that said Rolly needs
Yes, I did. I want her off.
Wow. What did Rolly do to you, Kalila? Why do you want Rolly gone?
Because Rolly's been doing too much. First of all, you got that surgery. It don't look good, but you acting like it do. Ooh. I've been tired of that. Ooh. Then you bullying everybody in the house. We tired of you, Vincera. Okay. We sick of you. Ooh. We sick of you. I don't like when you threw that drink on Smiley. You was dead wrong for that. If she want to lie about having a miscarriage, what is that doing to you? Why is that bothering you? That's her business. Then on top of that, you kept on starting with Biggie. Then y'all lied about having some man come punch Scarface. I'm just sick of her and Scarface. I want them off.
I want Scarface ass whooped.
You heard mommy in the background?
Okay, well, that's my mother, Miss P, in the background. Okay. Daya said Krishan and her sister are almost 2 years apart. Okay, which is why folks might kind of feel like Tesehki was the initiator because she's older.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could get with that. It's just, you know, When was this revealed? When Tesehki was famous, or this got revealed before Tesehki even came
When
out?
she got famous, after she got her jumped and they started going to war.
Okay, which is why Tesehki said what she said in the video, which I could totally understand, and I was sharing with you guys before about the whole jealousy piece, right? I'm just leaving the StreamYard link in the chat, so if you just got here and you want to weigh in on any of the things that I talked about, or you just want to say, hey, Deja, I'm happy to be here live at 5, click the link so I can invite you to the live.
And I want to say a few things about Tamar, too.
All right, okay.
Tamar, that man don't want you, girl. Go ahead and find peace and love somewhere else. He don't want to be bothered.
I have a question, though.
You had to beg for him back when he ran off with Tommy, and then he told Tommy all of your business.
Oh, God.
Then after Tommy kicked him to the curb because he paid with points or whatever he did, he came running back to you after you begged and pleaded. And now he has somebody else face, girl, he don't want to be with you. Let him go.
Who, the husband?
No, some white dude at that.
Wait a minute. So let me ask. So you think that the white boy is playing in her face? Do you think that Tamar is stable, or do you think this is a publicity stunt, or what you think about that?
Tamar always been crazy, so no, I just think she's desperate and crazy now.
Oh wow!
Before she was trying to be classy and crazy, so it just came off as a little ratchet. But now, Tamar, you thirsty? It ain't looking good for you, sis.
Let me ask a question. Are you going to continue watching Baddies, or are you too good for that?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm going to watch Baddies because I like the drama. But okay. I just want to pop my junk. I'm going to pop my junk. I like Sukiana, too. That's my homegirl. You don't like Suki, did you?
I want to say something. And I don't care who this offends, right?
We know she looked like a water bug and she act like a water bug sometimes, but she stood up for the right thing.
No, But in all fairness, I can't stand her and the counterparts of Sapphire. So I can't.
I'm done with Sapphire. She looks like a friendly anyway.
I can't. You know what I don't like about Sukiana? I'd rather you just come on and say and own that I'm just here for the check, so I got to get drama started no matter what. Stop trying to pick and choose what's going to keep the audience engaged and then trying to act like you're playing from that side. So initially, you came in as a bully-ass, ugly-ass bitch. That's the reality of it. But then when that didn't work for you, you shifted into, no, but I don't think it's right that y'all bullying people. Well, which side are you on? Because every week you shift when you come back from your bookings. You get on my nerves. No. And Sapphire, you look dirty and trashy like a girl. Let me not talk about this poor child.
And she got me tight when she said she ain't pay her car now. Like,
and then you could tell you are filthy. I just can't. I cannot. So I don't deal with them people. Nikki said, I'm tired of Tamar and Tommy gonna pop on her when she see her. She don't want that smoke with Tommy. No. You know the only reason why I question that, Nikki, because I like Tommy and I think Tommy get to it, but her reputation kind of got sour when she let Stunner Girl hold it on her, and then after that she let Natalie beat her ass for some money. Now, granted, you and Stunner Girl, okay, whatever, girl, I might have made you feel good on the show, but when they put that bag up for you and Natalie, you let Natalie win. Or did you lose because you can't fight? So I'm kind of wondering if Natalie just
Tommy, stay off the bottle, girl. Tommy,
but she ain't really with the shit.
Can't function because she drunk. She ain't gonna never win the fight until she gets sober.
So why you came to the fight?
She came to the fight drunk, stumbling, looking dumb.
Let me ask another question, right? What do you think about Big Glow and Angela? You think Angela needs to run?
Well, Glorilla is from Young Dolph Hood, so I imagine that she good on that side. Being
with the ops?
I think they know that's for money. I don't think they think she really. I don't know. To be honest. I don't see no harm being done to her. And Angela, they know they really going to jail. Now them other people, we cared about them, but we don't really care. We gotta act like we care. But once y'all start doing shit to people that's really somebody, no, that was gonna rain down on your ass, and they know that. Ooh. They ain't messing with Angela. Angela ain't stupid. She going to the strip club where she from, not where he from.
Oh my God.
I think she moving smart.
Okay.
You know, and I think he's also moving smart. I don't think he be in Memphis as much as he promote.
And you think that Angela is just really going to the things that's in LA where I'm kind of protected?
Yeah, like she ain't trying to put herself in no real harm's way. Like,
okay. Because I seen on the stage, I said, girlfriend, you might want to be careful showing up on the stage because you know they was snatching big glow wig off stages and shit. So I don't know what they might do to you, and you know what, your face shoes is tied up tight enough for you to not get yanked and pulled. So I hope you got top flight security of the world, Craig, because I don't know what's going to happen.
I think she do. I don't think she, I don't think she got a hard bone in her body and she take the right precautions.
And then because JoJo can't help you, the brother.
I'm dead. Wait, where's he even at? He around?
They are, they do growing up hip hop. I don't know where.
Oh, I never watched growing up hip hop, so I don't know.
Angelina said, "Why my shit saying Jai Harris? I'm this Angelina. Angelina, you got to click on the link. You got to click on the link so you can call in, Angelina.
I love it here.
I'm gonna put in the chat.
I love it here.
And then you can call in and talk about what you want to talk about.
I love it here. I love it here.
Yes. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure because these shows, again, I'm tapped in and chapped in. It's just that sometimes.
I want you to talk about another topic the next time you go live.
We can talk about
the impact. I want you to talk about the impact because I got a few things to say about them people up there too.
Okay, so let's give folks some background information. First off, the Impact ATL is a show that came on about influencers. It's about influencers, so people like Ari Fletcher, who is somebody's baby mama, but just because she's that person's baby mama with a nice body, she gained a lot of notoriety, which that's Dior. She was dealing with Future, like Jada Waiter. She's somebody's baby mama. Most of the people in the Impact ATL are folks who've gained notoriety because who they're affiliated with and the things that they've obtained. So case in point, if I'm somebody's baby mama, he probably took me on a lavish vacation. He got my body done. He bought me all these bags. And now everybody wants to be like me. So I consider myself a social media influencer, right? Granted, these are new occupations for the 2023 and they are making a lot of money. A lot of money. So this is why it has become a real occupation for you to attain to. Am I saying this right? Who's to say? I'm just saying that it's what's real, right? It's what's real right now. The Impact ATL was a good show. I watched it at Ari Fletcher, at Jada Waiter, not this season before, and other influencers. Now they are dropping, which is what I think Lila want to talk about. You want to talk about the Impact New York.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to talk about who I know because I don't know most of the people there.
Okay.
I know
Bernice Burgos' daughter. You know her?
I know A Boogie's baby mama. I like, what's her name?
Who?
A Boogie baby mother.
Ella.
I like Ella. I like Ella since the style.
You like Dream Doll?
I love her. I like Ella since the style. I know Dream Doll from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Remember, Dream Doll had a stint on Love and Hip Hop, so I got to see her personality.
And she also came from Bad Girls Club.
See, I didn't see when she was Tabitha on Bad Girls Club. I saw when she was Dream Doll on Love and Hip Hop, and she was trying to get with the Gwinnett team, and then she was fighting Mariah Lynn and all that crazy shit. But she always just came across like a nice person, and you could always tell she was from New York. So do I know Bernice Burgos' daughter? No. But I know Bernice. I have a question. About this.
What's up?
No shade, Bernice, but if the daughter is old enough to make you a grandmother, how old is Bernice?
She like 45 or around there.
All right. So there's other adult shows that I don't want to say these young people are not adults, but there's more mature adult shows that Bernice can go on. Also, I think her daughter is lit in her own regard, so she doesn't need Bernice to make her lit. Why is Bernice there? Nobody else's mother is on.
I guess they're a package deal.
Oh, so when you get little mama, you get grown mama.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay, listen, I can't be mad about that. Keep it in the family. What did you want to say about the Impact?
I wanted to say, why did they pick those people for New York? They're not that relevant. I don't understand. Now, Ella Bands, yes. Okay. Dream Doll, yes. But Cleopatra, no. Like, why are you up there? We don't care about you. We just think you Ice Spice friend. Like, what else is there for us to know?
Oh, somebody is Lord.
One of the girls up there is supposed to be Ice Spice's best friend, but why are you up there? You ain't we don't look at you and say New York City. Like, we don't. I don't know. I feel like they could have had better people from New York City.
Yeah, to represent the town. All right,
Yeah.
all right. Let me tell you what's your homework. Let me see what they said in the chat because we get right in it. But I'm gonna tell you what's your homework, Lila. We coming back with live. Okay, live at 5 is happening every Tuesday and every Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Live at 5 is happening every Tuesday and every Friday. It won't go past 1 hour. Right, because I want to keep folks long. I'm not trying to, take up your whole day. I have plenty other videos for people to watch, and I go live at other times that you guys can tune in. Live at 5 and just get the hot topics, talk your shit, and keep it moving. Let me see what they said in the chat. Angelina said, I think she's younger. I think she just had her daughter young, but she is the bag. And Daya said, yes, it does seem like she had her young. Her daughter need her to be right there right now because without her daughter seeing is quiet. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering because I thought the daughter was lit enough to hold her own weight on a show like that because I felt like everybody else.
I don't even know what her daughter do. I don't even know what Bernice Burgos do. To be honest, what are they famous for?
Okay, so that's your homework for the next live at 5. You have to contact Lila and let us know what Bernice Burgos is famous for and her daughter. You also have to figure out who those other folks are because we want to have the deets on the other folks, right? We want to have the deets. We will be going live at 5 again on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, Angelina, I love that you're here. Let me shout out, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, go to Lola's Secret Garden. My friend has a spot that you can get lit. I'm going to start recording out of there. It is lit every night. They got big hookah, big drinks. Please make sure you go to Lola's Secret Garden. Let me give y'all the address. Angelina, please drop the address in the chat too, because I want these folks, whenever they come back to this video, to be able to go to Lola's Secret Garden. Me and Kalila were just on the phone for actually 2 hours, and we were talking about how we need to go out to Lola's Secret Garden. So let's get moving. Okay. Lola's Secret Garden is located at 1803 Atlantic Avenue. 1803 Atlantic Avenue. So if you want to go get your drinks, you want to go get your hookah, also follow the IG channel, Lola's, L-O-L-A-S, Lola's Secret Garden. Spelled exactly the way I said it, SECRETGARDEN, Lola's Secret Garden. That's 1803 Atlantic Avenue. Stay tuned because I will be doing some recordings out of Lola's Secret Garden. I will actually be recording conversations with Khadijah coming soon, and also the book club Baddies. 1803 Atlantic Avenue between Buffalo and Rochester. Stay tuned. In any event, live at 5, ladies and gentlemen, live at 5 will be happening every Tuesday and Friday. Live at 5 is not for 2 or 3 hours. Live at 5 is not to talk long. We got 1 hour to get in and get out and go and rest and go enjoy the rest of your night. Moving forward, I'm going to take away this chat option. You're going to have to call in. You're gonna have to call. Now, granted, you don't
be shy. Don't be shy. Call in.
You don't have to be on camera. Kalila just chose to be on camera. Like case in point, let me show you guys what it would look like if I wasn't on camera.
Oh yeah.
Oh, should I took Khalil out? I'm back. You don't see me? I took Khalil out. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, we was in the live. Lela, thank you for showing up. Like I said, my sister and I were just on the phone. You can hear me, boo? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Oh, anywho, I didn't know if you could hear me. But Lila, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you out the chat. I don't know how my crazy behind did that. Anyway, moving forward, you're not going to always have to be on camera. But I'm taking away this chat option soon. So Tuesdays and Fridays, you're going to have to show your avatar, whatever the case may be, so you can be on live at 5. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it and weighing in on the topics. Lila has her homework, and we'll talk more about different topics on Friday. Granted, it was fun. It was a ball. Make sure, once again, you hit upload the Secret Garden. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please do not forget, tomorrow, a Dear DJ is dropping. Tomorrow. Y'all heard that? Tomorrow. A Dear DJ is dropping at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I will be texting everybody's phone, sending out my broadcast. A Dear DJ is dropping tomorrow at 7 a.m. A Dear DJ dropped today at 7 a.m. A Dear DJ dropped last night at 7:15 p.m. A Dear DJ will be dropping 7 a.m. Thursday morning. And a Dear DJ will be dropping 7 a.m. Friday morning. Right? I need y'all to catch up. I need y'all to stay in tune because Dear DJ will be rocking and popping. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for tuning in. I always appreciate y'all support. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening. And I will see all of you guys tomorrow, because when I get off this phone, I'm going to be sending a blast to y'all chat. Sending a blast to y'all phone about tomorrow, 7 a.m. Dear DJ. We need to discuss all of the nonsense. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning into Live at 5. And I'll see you Friday for Live at 5 Part 2. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. for Dear DJ.